Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for each life path number for the new moon that's occurring on December 1st, 2024. Before we get into the forecast, this is a general forecast. If you would like your own personal numerology reading or forecast, you can book some time with me. My information is in the description box below. I would love to work with you. This is a great time to get your year ahead forecast, your own personal year ahead forecast based on your own personal numerology for the entire year of 2025. And if you book at this time, then you'll get the rest of 2024 as well as 2025 in your report. So let's go ahead and take a look at this new moon. Life path number 4. So we're going to be working with the vibration of the 7 for this illumination. And this energy tends to slow things down a little bit. It's more of a period for reflection. So this is definitely a time for deeper reflection. So I would say take this time for rest, for recovery. You know, 4s are often the workhorse, right? Or we're the ones who, you know, if we put our minds to it and we commit to it, we're going to see it through to completion, and we're going to do a great job all along the way. But sometimes that can lead to, becoming a workaholic and really burning the candle at both ends and losing sight of our why, like why we're doing it in the first place. And so when we move through a 7 cycle, it can really slow us down and move us more towards the stillness. And it's through that stillness that we have those opportunities for that deeper reflection to make sure that we're on the path we want to be on, that we're, on track, that, we have that time to really sit with self and come back to our inner, our center, and make sure that where we're investing our energy and how we're showing up feels good and feels aligned and is where we want to be showing up, is where we want to be investing our energy. And this is, again, can be a time for that rest and recovery. And so this is sort of goes back to that sort of saying of, if you don't slow down, then the universe will find a way to slow you down type of thing, whether that's through, some kind of illness or something where you have to slow it down a little bit. And so I would say accept the invitation to slow things down, whether that means blocking your calendar, taking some time off, and allow yourself this opportunity for that rest and rejuvenation and recovery, right? Also, this is a great time for taking a vacation, but I would say taking a vacation from the external noise and that sort of, striving type of energy and the hustle and the bustle, and spend some time in that stillness with self as much as possible during this time. Is it possible to take off the whole month? Probably not. But can you take periods for solitude? Can you take periods for rest, for rejuvenation, for doing things that, fulfill you and fill your cup back up? Of course you can. It's just a matter of making it a priority. And this energy sort of pushes you to make it a priority. Would also say, this is a period where if you heed this call, right? If you take the invitation to slow down, to take time for solitude, to take time for this rest and recovery, I think you'll be surprised at how many answers to your bigger questions can come in around this time, right? When you can come back to yourself, when you come back to your center in that stillness, what you'll find is the answer was already there. It was just waiting for you to connect in order to see it, right? Or hear it. So pay attention to your dreams at this time. Pay attention to, the people, the places, the things that show up in your life at this time that can bring those answers, right? But not in a way of offering advice or whatever the case may be, but maybe you have a dream or someone says something that creates that spark from within, right? Or turns you inwards, because the 7 is all about greater self-discovery through turning inwards. So pay attention to what comes up for you around this period of time and write it down, right? You might not know the meaning. You might not know what it's trying to tell you right now, but you will, in the coming days or weeks or months. But this is definitely a time to slow it down. So if you can do that, and you certainly can if you make it a priority, take the time for that deeper reflection, self-soothing, self-care, whatever you need to do at this time to fill your cup back up. That's really what this energy is asking us to do. So I hope it's a great one. Take care. Bye for now.